You could just go ahead.
Hi, my name is Monai Cammorto-Williams. I'm a sophomore professional theater major, and this is Life of an Aggie. Okay. Growing up, I was very shy. Up until 5th grade, all of my friends were performing arts club, and I thought that I would give it a try. Like I was shy to the point where my parents didn't even know I could sing. So in 5th grade, I auditioned for Annie, and I got Annie, and that was the start of my theatrical career. Yeah. So Live Action Fairy Tales is a nonprofit organization that I have formated so that we can curate a safe space for the arts and the youth in Black communities. I started it because somebody instilled in me, and they were patient with me when I was shy, and they pulled out my talent and definitely worked with me on it. So I want to do that for the next generation. Also, to bring awareness to the fact that you don't have to just go to corporate America to make money. If you follow your passion, the money will come. So I've always had this idea, I just know how to go about it. But about, I want to say a year ago, I started writing stuff down and, talking to people. I went through like 2 different elementary schools before I found the first one that we are at now. And now we've expanded to high schools too. So I wanted to make a program where the kids would be a part of every part of the artistic um, process of the theatrical thing going on. So that's the directing, the writing, they understand the blocking, what blocking is, all the different terms and stuff like that. So I say it took me about a year to actually get it down pat, but now we're flourishing, so we're good. Well, the first 2 challenges was definitely just getting support. Um, Especially in the arts, like it's super hard to get support. But somebody saw something in me. Hashtag thank you to my homegirl Miss G. Love you down. And she was like, this would be a great program to have here. I went through like 3 elementary schools, like I said. Like it was crazy. Like I was calling. I was like, y'all, please, somebody, please, come on now. But she saw something in it, and I guess it was just aligned perfectly. They asked us to come back this semester, so the only challenge that I think that we faced was that we couldn't find any support in the beginning. Well, like I said, mission is just to curate a safe space for the youth in the arts. I wouldn't say core values, but definitely creativity, imagination, innovation, and projection and articulation. That's the inside joke we have. But, I want to hear people. So that's what I say all the time. I need to project and to articulate. But definitely imagination creation, for sure. I want them to be able to flow freely. If they have any questions, they have any suggestions, they can definitely give those to me or any of the volunteers, and we'll work to try to make it happen to the best of our abilities. So, it's a lot. Well, the first one would probably be like the actual first successful day of Live Action Fairy Tales, which was back in October. Walking into the school and just seeing how excited the kids were to actually be a part of something, and seeing how pumped they were to learn more about something was really inspiring to me. Another huge accomplishment would be that we're now collaborating with Dudley High School in their production of the Wiz that they have coming up. We're doing more of like a mentorship, and like we're helping them do choreography, we're helping them with songs, we're helping them with acting, things of that nature. So it's like Live Action Fairy Tales is multifaceted, you know what I'm saying? But I think those are 2 huge accomplishments for sure. Absolutely. I would say that I don't think that I'm like a dictator or anything of that nature, but I am a lead, and I do like make sure to ask my volunteers like, is there something more that I could be doing? Are you unclear about something? So communication for sure. I've been a part of many things that were uncommunicative, and it was not very organized, and me personally, I'm an organized person. So I try to stay as organized as I can. That's something that I really learned. Like, just I gotta plan everything out beforehand, not the day of. This is who you're riding with. This is how we're gonna get there. When we get there, this is what we're gonna do, and it always works out. So I'm just happy about that. So um, last semester, I decided to take a break from doing plays because I needed some time to myself. And I worked backstage, so it was like I was still a part, but I think I did one show. And I really sat down and planned out what I wanted to do this year. And I think really just like sitting with yourself, making time and prioritizing yourself above everything else is super important so that I can stay afloat and not sink. But with the theater stuff, it's kind of like that's what I'm here for. That's my education. So after me comes that, and then directly after is live action fairy tales and everything else that I'm a part of. But like I said, I've been planning this program for a long time, so it was pretty set in stone what I wanted to do and how I was going to go about it. I just need the platform, and once I got the platform, I could just send all the information out. Um, it made me push harder on myself, like not to the point of like breaking, but like I have to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to make this opportunity for myself. I have to go on ahead and reach out. You know what I'm saying? The support, the people, the connections, and everything that'll come after the job is done. I've learned. A lot of people tend to wait for the connection to come to them or the networking to come to them, but sometimes you just got to be in it and it'll come to you, and then you'll expand upon it. So I think that coming to A&T definitely made me realize that it's in my hands. You know what I'm saying? It's in my hands. So I gotta go out and get it. I would say don't shoot yourself down before you get past the first step. Like, don't give up because eventually it'll happen. You know, eventually it'll actually happen. And when it does happen, you'll be so proud. It'll be so rewarding. So my word of advice would be just don't give up. Keep pushing, keep trying. When thing fails, brush yourself off and try again. Well, you can follow Live Action Fairy Tales at Live Action Fairy Tales on Instagram. I'm also a personal stylist, so you can book me on that one too at Cammorto Styles.